Hello everyone, welcome back to a brand new tutorial, and in this tutorial we are going to be making a player list. So pretty much a player list is this thing right here, but we're going to be making a custom one. So to get started you want to go into workspace, insert new object, and model. Doesn't have to be a model, it can be whatever. I'm just going to name this players. You can name it whatever you want. So after we do that, I'm going to start a GUI, insert a new screen GUI. Screen GUI, you can name it whatever you want. I'm going to name it playerlist for this video. Playerlist. Then just pretty much just make a frame. I'm not going to go all out on the looking of it. I'm going to name this background. Again, you can name it whatever you want. Then we're going to insert a UI list layout, which should make it so that happens. But if you don't have that, then it'll just copy it. It won't do anything. So I want to make sure to have a UI list layout, and just make the frame for your player. Make this a gray color. I'm going to name it player. So make sure this can fit a lot of players. Let's make it a bit bigger. And then we're going to put that in the center. Now a padding between each one. Okay. And then a text label, which will show the player's name. I'm just going to name it player. Make it 1. So now after you pretty much create the thing, you want to insert a local script into it. I'm going to call this player list manager. Then want to get the players that are in the workspace. So game. Oh, what did I do? Game.workspace.players. Then .child added. Okay. Now we're gonna call it player. Local new frame equals instance dot new frame, comma, then the location of it, which is background. Then we're gonna name the new frame by typing new frame dot name, then equals. I'm gonna call it player. Then new frame dot size equals. What do we put the size to? Equals udom 2 dot new. Remove all those. New frame dot background color 3 equals color 3 dot from RGB. which is red, green, blue. That's what RGB stands for. We're just going to copy the background color. So now if we press play, and just insert a random thing into players, it should create a new frame. Then next we want to create the player's name, which will a new text label which will show the player's name. We call it player name equals instance dot new text label, comma, then script dot no. Then you want comma, then new frame or whatever you called this. Then player name dot background transparency equals 1 player name dot, and if you didn't know, I'm just copying everything I did with these onto here. You can make this however you want. You just need to make sure that anything that you do on here, you have to do it on here pretty much. So player name dot size equals 0 to dot new 1 by 0 by 1 by 0. Then player name dot text equals player dot name. Alright, so let's test it out. As you can see, it works. So if we don't want to do that, if we just call this player 1 and put it in there, it'll call it player 1. So now I'll find script. I'm just gonna call this add player join, I guess, just APG for short. Then you're gonna do game.players.player added colon connect function with the capital C. Okay. Alright, thank you. Mistaken if you're watching this. Alright, and then player, then local player name equals instance dot new string value, then game dot workspace dot players. So what this does is creates a new string value, but after these, if you put a comma, then this is the location that's going to be. So it's going to be, the location is going to be players. And player name equals player dot name. Oops. All right. Now let's click play. And shoot. All right, hold on. Player dot name. And then you also want to add a wait, because it won't work if you, I don't know why. Nope, still don't work. I think you have to add the wait in here. So wait, 0.1. Now it should work. No, it's not. Wait, 0.5 maybe. Wait, 0.5. There we go. Now it's working. So as you can see, whenever you join, it creates that. We're not done yet. Let's make sure it works in a server. Because just because it works in a local game doesn't mean it works in server. Alright, so yes, it works, but if another player joins, it shows them on yours, but on theirs it just shows them, nobody else. So we're gonna do that, make it so that works, and also whenever a player leaves. So whenever a player leaves, you want it to remove their name. So to do that, you just type in game.players.player removing connect function player capital C, then game.workspace.players, then find first child player.name, no, and then local playr equals if player, then player destroy. Then on here, want to do game.workspace.players.child added, child removed connect function player with a capital C. Make sure connect has a capital C. And then local playr equals script.parent find first child player.name if playr, then playr destroy. So it should work if we exit the game. It should remove the player. Then add another player. Wait for them to join, and then we'll remove them. Okay, then player 2. Oh, didn't work. Player equals script.parent find first child player.name player destroy. It should work. Players playlist. Oh, that's why it's not naming it for some reason. Do we not name it? New frame dot. Oh no, new frame dot name equals player dot name. Small mistake. Now it should work if we load in 2 players. Alright, we have both players in. Let's go to player 2, player 1. Then if player 2 leaves, it'll remove it. But it doesn't like if someone joins after another player, it won't show the player that joined before them. So to fix that, you just want to put the player list in workspace, then go to server script service, or just put the script in workspace. Doesn't really matter. And then you can name it whatever you want, but you want to local GUI equals game.workspace.playerlist. Then when a player joins, you want to give them a player list. So to do that, you want to type in game.players.player added connect function player. Then local clone equals GUI clone. Then clone.parent equals player.player GUI. Alright, so now it should work no matter whenever a player joins. No, it still don't work. Oh, right. Okay, no. No. Alright, no, this has to be a script. Forgot that. So just copy everything from here into that script, and I'm gonna just disable that in case something goes wrong. We're at 15 minutes. That's about the longest video I've done. For some reason it still don't work. Let's try making one player join. I don't really think two players are going to join at the exact same time. It could happen, but I doubt it. Alright, so as you can see, it shows the players on both. We can just add another player, and yeah, so it'll show them all. And then we want to remove that. We don't need that anymore. So yeah, that's the player list. I'll link this place in the description so you can just copy it if you want. So that's the player list. If you enjoyed the video and it helped you, make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more content like this. And shout out to Mistaken, I think his name is, for giving me the idea of this video. So thanks, Mistaken, if you're watching this video, and I hope it helped you, and I'll see you guys in the next scripting lesson. Bye.